Doctors have always been the gatekeepers of medical knowledge, but even they can't remember or interpret all of the vast amounts of medical information available today. That's where AI comes in. Thanks to the development of large language models like ChatGPT, AI is quickly becoming one of the most adopted technologies in history. In the field of healthcare, AI is already making a huge impact. Decision support systems are giving doctors access to a wealth of information at the point of care, allowing them to make better decisions for their patients. These systems combine the natural abilities of computers to store and recall vast amounts of information with the intuition and creativity of human experts. Back in the 1980s and 1990s, when expert systems were first being developed, many doctors were skeptical of the idea of computers taking over medical decision-making. However, research has shown that these systems are not replacing doctors, but rather helping them spot potential outcomes that they might have missed. It won't be long before AI becomes an integral part of our healthcare experience, and we may soon see it replacing or redefining traditional healthcare practices. So, let's embrace this technological revolution and look forward to a healthier future. As we move towards the future, the role of centaur doctors who combine human intelligence with AI assistance will become increasingly vital in making bold medical decisions with fewer unintended consequences. Medical errors account for a staggering 250,000 deaths annually in the US alone, which is why AI-enabled healthcare has already saved countless lives. For instance, MedAware is an AI program that helps doctors avoid unintentionally prescribing the wrong medication. Dr. Gede Stein created the system after hearing about a tragic case where a 9-year-old boy died because of a prescription error. Shockingly, around 70% of medication errors that result in adverse effects are prescription errors. One can imagine how pervasive this issue is when considering the sheer number of FDA-approved prescription drug products with similar names. Doctors famously have terrible handwriting, and even in the digital age, a small mistake can have a devastating impact. MedAware provides an extra safety check by alerting doctors if they prescribe medication that does not match the patient's medical needs or if it could negatively interact with their current medication. The doctor still has the final say, but MedAware offers an additional layer of protection, especially when physicians are overworked and exhausted. Have you ever wondered why doctors may not always offer you the latest treatments? It's not because they're not up to date with the latest research, but rather due to the risk of making mistakes. This risk often leads them to stick to a limited number of familiar treatments. However, with the help of artificial intelligence, AI, and individual data clouds, doctors can evaluate tens of thousands of possible outcomes in a matter of seconds. By taking into account an individual's unique genetic makeup, biochemistry, lifestyle, and personal history, an AI-assisted doctor can offer a selection of recommended treatments that are personalized to the patient's needs. AI tools such as Explain can also provide probable diagnoses based on clinical manifestations. Family medicine residents who used Explain scored significantly better on a diagnosis test, improving their accuracy rate from 74% to 84%. Moreover, clinical decision support systems can help with laboratory testing and interpretation, highlighting abnormal lab results and avoiding the use of riskier or more invasive diagnostic strategies. AI models can combine multiple data sources, including imaging, blood markers, and genetics, to gain higher accuracy rates without the need for a biopsy. By embracing these technological advances, doctors can provide better care that is tailored to each patient's needs. AI is making a big impact in pathology reports. For example, AI can automate tumor grading, a critical task that influences many medical decisions. In fact, a study found that AI could analyze urinary bladder tumors with an accuracy rate of 93%. But that's not all. AI systems are being used for a variety of purposes, including clinical management, cost containment, and diagnostic support. Some systems even alert doctors when a patient's electronic health record shows they're eligible for a clinical trial or help ensure documentation accuracy, such as confirming that a patient has received necessary vaccines after surgery. These AI systems are especially useful in areas with limited access to clinical experts, bringing a higher level of specialized care than would otherwise be available. Some doctors may resist the adoption of AI technology, but those who embrace it will be doing their patients a great service. With AI, doctors have access to thousands of experts all working together at top speed. And because AI is generally inexpensive to run once it's been developed, it has the potential to optimize care and make it radically cheaper. One reason for the recent advances in medical AI is the increasing amount of data at our disposal. Electronic health records, EHRs, are a prime example. These records contain a wealth of information, including imaging data, testing results, patient outcomes, and more. And as we start to integrate additional data sets such as genomics, blood analyses, gut microbiome analyses, and data from wearable devices, the potential for AI to improve medical care will only grow. By feeding data from patients into a deep knowledge system for analysis and interpretation, doctors can derive leading-edge diagnostic and therapeutic approaches uniquely targeted to the individual. One such AI system is Gatortron, developed at the University of Florida, which has been trained on vast amounts of electronic medical record data to extract clinical concepts and answer medical questions. However, to truly realize the potential of AI in healthcare, we need a breakthrough in knowledge-based AI systems. Unlike deep learning, where adding computing power and data-fueled progress, deep reasoning requires conceptual advances. Humans are good at recognizing when rules don't apply to a particular case, and AI needs to be able to do the same. In the future, AI will offer physicians a selection of proposed decisions explained in terms they can understand, allowing them to critically assess the underlying reasoning. This is similar to how medical specialists guide family practitioners in making care recommendations. AI will become a powerful tool for dispensing health and a teaching tool for doctors in a world of exploding data and medical understanding. As natural language processing and large language models like ChatGPT continue to advance, doctors may soon engage in sophisticated discussions with AI, thinking through patient possibilities together in real time. AI will help doctors integrate the vast amounts of new data and knowledge required to make informed decisions. With deep reasoning, AI will begin to identify connections and concepts that humans cannot see or understand. This raises the question, what will doctors do when AI surfaces complex insights that they cannot explain? This is not a new problem. Humans have long used remedies without understanding their mechanisms of action. Aspirin, for example, has been in use for over 165 years, but its effects on the human body are still being studied today. Similarly, we will likely use AI because it works, even if we do not fully understand it. Innovation often involves venturing into the unknown before it becomes known.